I said, please, ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to be out, but if you never saw me again, if you never hear from me again, I want you to remember that you have to take.
Hello, welcome to the channel. It's Manny Banji. Please subscribe and do smash the like. And we're here to talk about depression and suicidal rate among young youth anyway. Just like the case I'm reporting right now, a South African artist by the name of Riki Rick, just 34 years old, someone that's popular in South Africa, is well known there, and a young man doing good for himself, you know, a father, a son, a husband, a brother, an uncle, you know. Is someone that has been going through depression. He's someone that's been talking about being depressed for a long period of time, and he lost his life due to depression and having suicidal thoughts for a long period of time. And the fascinating thing about it is, he even on the social media, just here last night before he actually committed a suicide, he spoke about, the night before he committed the suicide, he tweeted, "I'll return a stronger man. This land is still my home." He's been giving so many signs and hints about his depression, and I don't know how it's been for his wife and the closer family around him, and it's a very difficult one actually. And my condolences to him and the family in general. Not only the tweet, but there was a performance where he was on stage and he literally said, "He's not gonna be here in case you don't see me. Be good to your friends and people and family," and things like that, you know. So I'm gonna let you watch it first.
Like I said, please, ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to be out, but if you never saw me again, if you never hear from me again, I want you to remember that you have to take care of the people that are close to you. Make sure they're safe. Make sure they make it through 2022. You have to take care of our people.
What makes it really sad and tragic is that you can see this young man has been crying for help. He's been seeking for help somehow through the social media. I can't really say how it's been, obviously, for the people around him, the family, the wife, the kids. I don't know if they've been noticing the signs, and I'm sure somehow they've been trying to help him, because this is somebody that has been voicing out this depression. According to some report, there was some things about him talking about his depressive state, and without having to even be his close friend, from the tweets, him talking about, "I'm gonna return a stronger man. This land is still my home," you know. This is somebody that is in a deep well. This is someone that is so depressed, and you can't really say. And the thing about it is that it's very difficult to help someone that's depressed, because when you're depressed, you know you're depressed, but you don't want to seek help most times. You know, you're depressed, you know you're not happy, but it's always a big thing, you know, having to seek help. And it's only for the people around you that could notice subtle signs, you know. And I'm sure the wife must have noticed a few things, and you can tell from the look in her face that it's almost like you want to help these people, you want to help this person, but this person doesn't want your help. And that's the tragic part about it. I think that's the sad part about it, like wanting to help somebody, seeing that this person needs help, but the person doesn't want your help. It's a really sad one, and it raises a lot of questions, you know. It's very important that we take something out of this. It's very important that we really do take something out of it. And I think mental health is something that we don't talk about enough. My reaction to that video is sad, because you see a young man and you know he needs help, you know he's crying for help, and I don't think the crowd even understood what was going on there. You know, you can see a young man just saying things like, "In case you don't see me anymore," like that's just not something you hear. And mental health, depression and suicide is something that people don't talk about enough. It's very important that we take something out of it, because there's really so much, you know, and I just don't even know where to start. Having everything in life doesn't guarantee immunity to depression and suicidal thoughts, as we've seen here. So in terms of popularity, he had it. In terms of recognition, validation, he had it. You know, in terms of the family, the kids, you know, he had it. And yet he reached a stage in life where he chose death over life. Just like Chester from the band Linkin Park, popular band, the lead singer, and he's somebody that he voiced a lot about depression. He spoke about depression. He spoke about being a celebrity and having everything, and at the same time still wanting to end it all. Not wanting to end it all, but at the same time, not. It doesn't guarantee happiness, you know. So there's a clip about that. I'm just gonna play that for you, just a short one.
You know, and like, I think for a lot of people, they think like if you're successful, like all of a sudden, like you get like a green, like you get like some card in the mail that says like you're gonna be totally satisfied and happy for the rest of your life. It doesn't happen like that.
What makes it tragic is that as precious as we take each day, as precious as we try to protect our life, as precious as we try to protect the things around us, you know, it makes it hard to even imagine that somebody would want to, you know, take their life away, you know. People should not ignore anybody or anyone who mentions suicidal thoughts. Instead, the person who may be suicidal should be steered towards the help he or she desperately needs. There's always a cry for help with suicidal thoughts. A mental health professional is very capable of handling this situation. Definitely, a mental health professional is recommended. Factors as to why a person has become suicidal can include a clinical depression, drug or alcohol abuse, and a family history of depressions or suicide. A person could also have someone that he or she cared about die by suicide, and that could trigger that thought. So women are more likely to seek help with depression and suicidal thoughts, whereas men are the ones who are more likely to commit suicide. That's what I'm saying. You know, there need to be a lot of awareness on mental health, and obviously us as human beings, we need to have awareness for the ladies as well. In general, everybody, both the young, the old, everybody goes through depression and suicide, but there needs to be a lot of awareness about these things. I believe depression and suicide are connected. Depression may not always lead to suicidal thoughts, but the chance is always there. That is why it is imperative to get someone to a mental health professional when depression is noted. Many antidepressants are on the market that will help a person to feel better. Unfortunately, they can have many side effects. It helps for you to note this little signs that comes up before it gets into a full-blown state. And I just feel when it comes to life, as my mom would always tell me, it's not about how much you have, but what you can do with the little you have. It's something that stuck to me, and it's something that's so profound, and it's something that helps me each day, you know. I believe life is all about the people around us, because life is not guaranteed, you know. So we should endeavor to make sure we're not by ourselves, and make sure we're not in a state where we feel we don't want to be in a social space to the point where it's affecting our mood and our personalities, if you get what I mean. So thank you so much for this. Thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe. I appreciate the feedback. Love. Take care and have a wonderful day.